Howdy! This is Edward from Valarm. In this video, you'll learn how to use tools.valarm.net software features for automatically exporting your IoT sensor data to Google Drive. Let's get started by logging in to tools.valarm.net. After you're logged in, you'll go to your device manager page and verify which IoT sensor device you'd like to export. Here, you can see the sensor measurements for a device on Valarm tools that we'll be exporting to Google Drive. Go to your device manager when you're ready to set up your export job. Click the Export Jobs button on the left part of your device manager page. Now you're on your Export Jobs page. Click the Authorize Google Drive button up top and follow the steps to link your Google Drive to tools.valarm.net. After you've authorized Google Drive, click the Create New Export Job button on your Export Jobs page. A window will pop up where you can configure and customize your export job. Give your job a name and some notes so you, your teams, and others at your organization can remember just why you made this. Next up, under Output Destination, you'll choose Google Drive as your storage service. If you'd like to compress your IoT sensor data, then you can choose a compression algorithm. We'll use zip compression in this demo. Type in the folder directory where you'd like to save your sensor measurements on your Google Drive. In the File Name Format drop-down menu, you can choose how you'd like your file to be named. We'll type in a custom, static, fixed name here. Remember to include the extensions on your file. In our case, we're exporting in the CSV, comma-separated values data file format and using zip compression. This means we'll add .csv.zip to the end of our file name. If you'll be exporting multiple times and you only want the latest version of your file to be saved, you'll want to check the Force File Overwrite box. You can click the question mark button next to any feature like this one or any other option, and you'll learn more details about it. Under Data Generation, you'll set the schedule of how often you'd like your export jobs to happen. I recommend you start with manual and get used to your settings and confirm that you've set up your configuration exactly how you want it. Then you can later change the schedule to export automatically once a day or as often as your organization needs it. Choose what time zone you'd like to use for timestamping your exported data. Use the calendars in your date range option to select what time range you'd like to include in your data export. For the source type, we'll export sensor data from a single IoT device in this demo. Which IoT device do you want to export data for? Select your source IoT device in the drop-down menu. Pick which output data file format you'd like to use, whether it's CSV, JSON, or Chef. Choose which output column names and field headers you'd like to use for your exported data. You'll see a list of the aliases and custom field names you've set up previously in your device manager. And if you haven't already done this, then take a gander at our blog and how-to docs for making these custom field names in your device manager. If you'd like to use any threshold filtering, you can set that up. You can do things like only export sensor measurements where temperature is greater than 10 degrees, humidity is less than 90%, or any other combination for anything your sensors are monitoring, whether it's water levels, flood warning systems, water usage, flow meters, managing water resources, or anything else. Your last option in the list is sort order. You can choose whether you want to sort by ascending or descending order based on the timestamps of each of your sensor measurements. That's it. You're all done. Save your configuration. Click Run Now to run your job. Refresh your Export Jobs page and you'll see a status update. If everything ran okay, you'll see Status OK. and a timestamp for when your export job was last run. Our export job finished successfully, so let's go see the export file results on Google Drive. Here we see our exported IoT sensor data in a .zip file on Google Drive in the folder we specified on tools.valarm.net. Let's download the file and unzip it. Now we see the CSV file inside that we can open in a program like Microsoft Excel. You see that we've now confirmed a successful export job. We're looking at our sensor information automatically exported from Valarm Tools to Google Drive. That's your overview of how to get started with your Google Drive export jobs on tools.valarm.net. Go ahead and try all the export jobs you need. Experiment with other systems like Dropbox, Microsoft OneDrive, Google Sheets, and Amazon, AWS, and S3. Please don't hesitate to get in touch with me at info@valarm.net if you've got any questions. And thank you for watching.